my day starts at 4:30 and out the door by, 5:15, and then, get to the arena by 5:30. I just try to get up early and get some stuff done and beat the headache, and while everybody else is sleeping, get some stuff done so I can focus on practice when it's that time.
Bill Foley's vision brought the NHL to Vegas. Foley Entertainment Group spawned the Golden Knights, Silver Knights, and the Dollar Loan Center. Now it's time for some football. Meet Mike Davis, GM and head coach of the Indoor Football League's Vegas Nighthawks.
I was recruited to walk on to play at Virginia Tech. Some of the best years of my life playing with some guys like Michael Vick and John Engelberger and Corey Moore, and guys that played significant time in the NFL and things like that, and then stumbled into the arena game.
Mike was named the first ever head coach of the IFL's Nebraska Danger in 2010. 3 conference championships later, and he was announced to the 2018 Hall of Fame class. No one knows the indoor game better than Mike Davis.
Nebraska kind of knew what we needed to do, and as far as putting a team together, and I'm not talking about players. I'm talking about as far as the turf and the dasher boards and actually everything that goes into it. We had a few years of really, really good success, and we had some guys that they got a chance to make it to the NFL and the CFL. Better players make you a better coach, and I'll always say that. Try to surround ourselves with the best coaches and the best players we possibly can, and from that I got a chance to go to the Canadian Football League.
Coach Davis moved on to the CFL in 2016, serving with the Saskatchewan Roughriders and Toronto Argonauts before the Nighthawks came calling.
2021 comes around and just out of the blue getting a random text message, and it's a humbling experience. It's great to be wanted and to be able to lead a brand new franchise owned by the Foley Group. Just being here has been a whirlwind, with the new arena opening and trying to get everything ordered, and you're better off doing everything and checking your list twice to make sure that the process is there, and then just get ready for the first game.
Nighthawk players and fans can expect a blue-collar environment. Hard work will be rewarded. But this team won't be dull. The Nighthawks will be high-scoring and creative.
For me, it's the lunch pail mentality. Yeah, I take that kind of from Virginia Tech. We're going to put in a workman's like day's work and practice, and we're going to be prepared. And then there'll be some showmanship on it as well. Like, I don't want to make guys robots. Like I always tell them, let your true character and your mojo spill out onto the field. And when you do that, things take care of themselves.
Fill it out and bring it back to me.
I came all the way from Seattle for nothing, man.
I like it.
Coach Davis and the Nighthawks have filled their roster over the IFL offseason and found local talent along the way.
Get yourself loose. We'll start right at 9 o'clock.
The Nighthawks scheduled an open tryout where a wide net was cast in search of undiscovered skill, desire, and hope.
Put out feelers to about 800 different agents, a lot of schools within a 4-hour radius, starting evaluating films just to see, is there any guys local here that we wanted to invite to have kind of a local flavor. And once the day came, it was kind of off and running.
First of all, you'll leave here today exhausted. If you don't get 20 to 30 one-on-one reps apiece, you're not trying to work. There's never been a true first-year expansion team make the playoffs. It's time to change that.
On the hop, let's go, let's move.
All the way through, all the way through, all the way through. Bam.
The first thing was the number of athletes there that could run. So it made tryouts a little more interesting. Take that and transition to a good football player.
Good job. Keep working.
Listen, watch my hands, don't listen. You got to be able to follow directions.
You ain't got no friends out here. Everybody's trying to make a living, right?
I want to see body language. Like, I want to see a guy do well and have some confidence and swagger about him, but also somebody that I know if they use the platform correctly, they can try to propel themselves into get an opportunity in the CFL. So that guy is somebody that has the confidence and the swagger, but also knows how to put it on the field.
It's a successful outing as Mike Davis and his assistants identify a number of talented local prospects, ultimately selecting 4 players to attend the Nighthawks' fast-approaching training camp.
I've seen what I need to see, all right? There's a few guys that we're interested in, and there's a lot of guys here that are close. Thank you, guys.
Before the game or after the game, there's only one place to find fresh hand-breaded chicken fingers, wings, and over 30 sauces. The Chicken Shack, welcoming the new Vegas Nighthawks. You never know who you'll see at your local Chicken Shack. As a proud partner of the Vegas Nighthawks, we welcome them to Las Vegas and look forward to seeing you soon at the Chicken Shack.
March is tournament time, but this year at most dealerships, Sweet 16 refers to their entire inventory. Not so at Chapman Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Our inventory is stacked. Chapman competes for your business every day of the year, and we've come out #1 for 3 years running. To stay there, we're offering 0% financing for 72 months on new Dodges, Chryslers, Jeeps, and Rams. That's free money for 6 years. Score your favorite car or truck all this week during our Ram Truck Month sales event at Chapman.
Dollar Loan Center is the official short-term lender of the Vegas Nighthawks. Our $5,000 signature loans are the safest short-term loans around. We give you the most time to pay your loan back, and we're usually about half the cost of most short-term lenders. Really. Apply for free online at don'tbebroke.com today or at one of our almost 60 locations. Just like the Vegas Nighthawks, Dollar Loan Center was born right here in Las Vegas.
Vegas favorites for over 30 years, Eggworks and Egg and I family restaurants. With 7 locations throughout the Vegas Valley, all open and ready to serve you. With full-service dining rooms and dog-friendly patio seating. 7 days a week starting at 6 a.m. through 2 p.m. weekdays. Till 3 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. Over 100 menu items available for breakfast or lunch. Plus, takeout and deliveries available at all locations. Visit theeggworks.com for the location nearest you. Eggworks and Egg and I, a family tradition of fine American food.
Eggworks, official sponsor of the Vegas Nighthawks.
The Vegas Nighthawks inaugural training camp starts with a team meeting where head coach Mike Davis makes his expectations clear.
We'll push you to your limits, right? We'll never challenge you as a man, but I'm going to challenge you as a football player. As you see, we have somebody from every walk of life, every college, north, south, east, west, big school, small school, but we're all here for one reason, that's one common goal. Use the platform. This is a vehicle. You drive it fast or you drive it slow, but drive it.
There are 40 players in camp, which will be cut down to a final roster of 25. One notable prospect is hard-hitting, Vegas-born defensive back Kalen Hicks. Hicks was highly recruited at national powerhouse Bishop Gorman High School before untimely injuries set him back.
Growing up in a football household, me and my family, my little brother plays football. I'm just trying to pursue my dreams, you know. So ever since I was little, just NFL has been the goal. Like I'm trying to mix like emotions, like be peaceful, but like rage when you're on the field like that, have that different persona come out on the field. But definitely gonna enjoy the moment while I'm here, just embrace it while you're down here, you know.
Also Vegas-born is wide receiver Casey Allison, who grew up in North Las Vegas and starred at Canyon Springs High School.
My expectations is very high for myself. You know, I just want to come in there and be consistent every day. You know, I know what I bring to the team, and I just, you know, want to be a consistent receiver. It's going to be competitive, so you just got to come in and day out and compete.
Another player the Nighthawks will be closely following is running back wide receiver Travion Samuel, who played with superstar Baltimore Ravens quarterback and former NFL MVP Lamar Jackson at Louisville.
That's one thing I want to do in this camp is, you know, bring that camaraderie, bring this team together so we can build some chemistry, offensive-wise, defensive-wise, and be a positive role model and, you know, make sure everybody can follow behind me, you know.
First of all, the 11th is the worst day in the world for me. It's when I got to tell some of y'all you got to go home, and I hate it. But there's so many guys that you'll go home, whether you're driving or flying you home or whatever, and you'll be like, damn, man, I wish I'd have caught that ball. I just should have trusted my talent. I was thinking too much. We're not going to overwhelm you. We will give everything we can to you. You just got to keep absorbing. Let's eat. So I'm going to give you the whole tour of the building, and then we'll come back through and do the locker rooms last. Fair enough? All right, let's go.
The first full day of camp kicks off with a tour of the team's brand new home field, the Dollar Loan Center.
Dude, this thing dope, Coach. They put something together when they made this one.
When family, friends, wives, girlfriends, whatever, you can come down here and eat and drink for free. All right. So as much as we're trying to take care of the players, we're going to take care of the families as well. On this side, they have the Nevada Heart Sports Hall of Fame. So if you want to know anything about who's from Vegas, who's in the Hall of Fame, Mike Tyson, football, it's over here.
They got a whole Hall of Fame here. Steven Jackson in this thing. Who else you got here? That's lit, bro. Compared to a lot of arenas across the country, man, this is dope. This is probably the one of the top tier arenas in the world.
How the team name came out was it's the Nighthawks. So you have the Golden Knights, the knight, the Silver Knights, the horse, and the Nighthawk is the hawk that goes out prior to battle. So everything you see in here, they call it quote unquote modern medieval. Elevators, not elevators, they're called a hoist. The bathrooms are called the throne rooms. Almost like a small Disneyland. You'll see the people working here dressed in like modern medieval stuff.
Ooh. Yeah, that's hard.
I see you.
An amazing arena, Dollar Loan Center, man, one of the best in the world. It's gonna be a great season for us. I can't wait to get out there and experience it.
They nice. They for sure the best in the league, for sure.
You guys play in it, you guys decide what you wear. Gold chrome helmets will only be for games, and we'll practice in the white.
Best in the league, he said. Gotta come with it, come.
We've done everything we can to make you look good. Now it's your part.
Look good, feel good, play good, you know?
These are lightweight, like, it's crazy how lightweight they are.
Right there?
Yeah. As the players pick up their gear and run through routine physicals, the reality of their situation starts to hit home. The real test is here. Practice starts tomorrow.
I'm gonna come swan dive.
Uber, TurboTax, LegalZoom, Amazon, Netflix, and many more have leveraged technology to create a better experience and save you money. Should real estate be different? Nearly 90% of buyers find their home online. List with us for 1% and save thousands. We're 6-time winner, Best of Las Vegas. We have thousands of 5-star reviews. We're a full-service brokerage and official partners of the Vegas Golden Knights and the Vegas Nighthawks. Give us a call at 797-LIST or go to 1%listing.com.
Dollar Loan Center is the official short-term lender of the Vegas Nighthawks. Our $5,000 signature loans are the safest short-term loans around. We give you the most time to pay your loan back, and we're usually about half the cost of most short-term lenders. Really. Apply for free online at don'tbebroke.com today or at one of our almost 60 locations. Just like the Vegas Nighthawks, Dollar Loan Center was born right here in Las Vegas.
Your heating and cooling system goes down, or you find a huge leak. It's time to call Yes Air Conditioning and Plumbing. With more than 50 service trucks to cover the valley, we're always ready to help you 24 hours a day. Our technicians are highly trained to handle any plumbing or HVAC challenges in your home. In fact, they do their job so well, you may never see them again. Visit theyesmancan.com to schedule an appointment today.
Day one, can't wait to get after it, baby. Let's go, Hawks.
It's day one of practice at Nighthawks training camp. Finally, time to see what this group can do on the gridiron.
We here to have some fun, and we here to win some games. So let's get at it.
First day, get it loose. Get it loose.
For the next, 8 days, we'll just go as hard as we can go to try to figure out and weed out the strong from the weak and trim the fat.
Hey, put in a day's work. It's time to punch the clock. All right, let's go.
Hey, go around, baby.
Say it. This is why we call who's on or not.
Anytime I get to suit up, like, I'm just grateful, man. You know, a lot of people don't have this opportunity. And especially just going through the injuries and like the people who doubted me, it definitely sets a chip on my shoulder, you know. People always tell me like what's your backup plan, like if football doesn't work, and like my mindset's always been like, football's my plan A, like no plan B. Like having a plan B is like doubting yourself that you're not gonna make the plan A work.
Yeah, come on.
Football means a whole lot to me. It's a journey that I've been on since I was a little kid. Super excited, having, like I said, played last year, but didn't really get to play many games and stuff, so just want to hit the game in all aspects. Just hit it running and be a playmaker for, the Vegas Nighthawks.
You guys are the leaders. Whether you know it or not, start taking charge of it.
Feeling good, man. Getting the legs under us, getting the timing right. It's coming together. Every day I want to come into camp and, just get better. I got to start off and just getting better in practice every day. I just want to be consistent every day. That's the number one thing as a receiver. You just got to be consistent and reliable.
Which way?
All right. I
have 40 guys in camp, 25 will make the team. There's not one person here that says, hey, I've made this team, I'm a returning vet, I'm a returner of this. Like now you're fighting for every inch, every blade of grass, and I have to put my stamp on who I'm gonna be and how I'm gonna use this franchise and the platform for what it is.
All right. There you go.
I like the energy right now. We're competing. We're just trying to get after it, man. Trying to be great. We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
Not a bad first day. We got a long way to go, but not a bad first day. Get a break.
All right, so basically we just need to figure out how tomorrow's going to work, what we're looking for out of certain guys that potentially on the bubble, what do they need to do for that to be able to make the last 25.
Training camp in the IFL is an abbreviated affair, so after 7 days of practice, a full squad scrimmage is all that remains. With that in mind, the Nighthawks coaching staff has gathered to discuss possible roster decisions.
For you, big guys, and I think we got a solid core, but you got a couple that, how's that going to work out?
All in all, they've been consistent, and that's what I want them to continue to do. But we'll see. They're right there. We got two that's right there, and we'll see tomorrow.
And D-line, we know we got a solid core, but we got a couple that are trying to get it.
What we were talking about was having a Group A and a Group B, and seeing how they play together and just compete tomorrow really is the biggest thing, and not kind of overthink the game. We told them today, like, look, tomorrow, turn it loose, make plays.
We love where our guys are DB-wise. Tomorrow, for me, the biggest thing is going to be how they play when they're tired, because yesterday they was tired.
Yeah.
You see the technique go away.
I think the receiver guys are the only ones that we kind of know, but same as the D-line, we got three that could potentially play their way on. And most of the receivers can play all three spots, but we have a couple that can play running back and receiver. So that for us, that makes it huge for us. I know Coach P is charting the quarterbacks right now for everything. We have three good ones that are too valuable. If one went down and you're stuck, I just don't want to do that. We're going to turn it up tomorrow, and then we'll watch the film tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is, unfortunately, is the worst part of the job. All right, boys, let's get after it.
In the morning, the Nighthawks will hold their final active camp, a full team scrimmage. Jobs will be won and lost. Tomorrow, it gets serious.
Before the game or after the game, there's only one place to find fresh hand-breaded chicken fingers, wings, and over 30 sauces. The Chicken Shack, welcoming the new Vegas Nighthawks. You never know who you'll see at your local Chicken Shack. As a proud partner of the Vegas Nighthawks, we welcome them to Las Vegas and look forward to seeing you soon at the Chicken Shack.
March is tournament time, but this year at most dealerships, Sweet 16 refers to their entire inventory. Not so at Chapman Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Our inventory is stacked. Chapman competes for your business every day of the year, and we've come out #1 for 3 years running. To stay there, we're offering 0% financing for 72 months on new Dodges, Chryslers, Jeeps, and Rams. That's free money for 6 years. Score your favorite car or truck all this week during our Ram Truck Month sales event at Chapman.
Dollar Loan Center is the official short-term lender of the Vegas Nighthawks. Our $5,000 signature loans are the safest short-term loans around. We give you the most time to pay your loan back, and we're usually about half the cost of most short-term lenders. Really. Apply for free online at don'tbebroke.com today or at one of our almost 60 locations. Just like the Vegas Nighthawks, Dollar Loan Center was born right here in Las Vegas.
When a folded flag is placed in your hands, it can feel as if you're marching alone into an uncertain future. But you're not alone. Just as soldiers march together, the Folded Flag Foundation is there, marching right beside you. By funding educational opportunities for Gold Star families, the Folded Flag Foundation helps us on our path to a better future. March together with us. Give today at foldedflagfoundation.org.
Dollar Loan Center is the official short-term lender of the Vegas Nighthawks. Our $5,000 signature loans are the safest short-term loans around. We give you the most time to pay your loan back, and we're usually about half the cost of most short-term lenders. Really. Apply for free online at don'tbebroke.com today or at one of our almost 60 locations. Just like the Vegas Nighthawks, Dollar Loan Center was born right here in Las Vegas.
It's a beautiful day to play football. This football weather. I know we play indoor, but this football weather.
It's the final day of training camp. The Nighthawks have gathered for a pressure-packed scrimmage that will determine which players make the final rosters and which players are cut.
I'm feeling good. It's a good day. It's game day.
Stack these days. Ain't nothing to worry about, man.
We've practiced all week trying to do all the right things to get these guys ready and prepared. Now it's up to them to go and showcase what they can do.
Keep the competition rolling. Got to be great, right? Make the decisions tough for all of us.
Oh no, they're protecting you guys today? I thought we wanted to see who can play. Hey, don't leave nothing out here. Don't leave nothing out here. Hey, work on me, work on three. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go.
There you go, pitch and catch.
Keep on working, keep working. Hey!
One of the most important players on any football team is the quarterback. The Nighthawks have 3 strong prospects in camp. After today, only 2 will remain.
Blackfoot, X in, T slant. A 1-on-1, right?
There you go! Good ball!
We would never run that unless they're chasing the toss all the time. Sprung right, X Y on, Falcon mirrors.
Hey, what's the Nighthawks fight song?
It wasn't bad, but wasn't great. That's not going to win us games, right? We're going to put the best 25 guys together that we can on this team that we think we can go win games with.
Hey man, family on 3, family on me. 1, 2, 3, family. Oh. Nighthawks camp. Y'all way to watch out, man. No matter what happens at the end of this camp, this team gonna be a force to be reckoned with, man. We checking out, baby.
The Nighthawks' first ever training camp is over. Head coach Mike Davis and his staff have made their final roster decisions. Now, each player will be called in to learn his fate.
So the good and the bad of the business. You're stuck with us for about 6 months. The good and the bad of the job. You're a hell of a player, right? We're just up against it here. You know the drill. Come over here. How you think everything went?
Overall, I feel like it's good.
You're a hell of a football player, right? We kind of knew what we were getting when I signed you, right? I just need to make sure you stay on the right path. That being said, we're going to keep you,
Yes, sir.
right? But if we stray, that can change.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Glad to have you.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Shut the door. You knew what you were signing up for.
All right.
Good, bad, and ugly.
All of it.
Bullets was flying early for you.
Yeah.
We moved you outside, and it kind of slowed down a little bit, right?
Exactly.
That being said, you did make it. We're keeping you around.
For sure.
But doesn't mean we're going to stop working.
Right.
You know? All right. Hey, come on, D. How you think it went?
Scrimmage went awful today. I think the first day was pretty rough, but I think I progressed, started picking up the game a little bit better. Obviously, there's room for improvement everywhere, but it's kind of where I think I stand.
You did enough to stay. We're going to keep you. Yep. But we got to get way better. But glad to have you, man. You know, I need you to take a load off and enjoy, have some fun, man. Because I know you thought it was the end of the road.
Scared the shit out of me.
We just got to keep moving.
And I appreciate your leadership in the huddle.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Live to fight another day. All right?
Camp is officially concluded. Vegas-born players Casey Allison and Kalen Hicks have made the squad. Travion Samuel is in at running back, while Dalton Sneed and Jalen Henderson have been named as quarterbacks. Now the entire Nighthawks team takes a few brief moments to relax and enjoy a good meal before the IFL season begins.
Sorry, y'all. Y'all gonna have no leftovers over here.
You know, Big Mike from Rolling Smoke, they're a huge sponsor of ours. Love the fact that he came out and catered a team dinner for us while we could watch the opening weekend for the IFL football. And big shout out to him. He's gone above and beyond to take care of the guys a couple times a week.
You gotta throw it down when you got the barbecue, you know what I'm saying?
It was nice to get everybody here today for some good fellowship and watch some games and kind of enjoy the grind it's been for the first 10 days. For us to be here in Vegas, to be a part of the Golden Knight and Silver Knight family and all the other pro sports teams here in Vegas, it's exciting to try to be the first one to bring a championship here. You know, we have a lot of work coming into this first game with Northern Arizona, and you know, we expect a high-scoring affair with a packed Dollar Loan Center, and you know, the atmosphere should be electric.
The Vegas Nighthawks have landed. Training camp is over, the roster is set, and their brand new home field is waiting for the opening kickoff. Excitement is building, expectations are high, and the game is calling. So there's really only one question left to answer. Vegas, are you ready for some indoor football?